What's up, everybody? We're Painting Works here. We're talking about consistency, the method of approach for learning. I was talking about, came up kind of, not so much came up with this idea, but it leaked into my current ethos of thought, matrix of thinking, whatever you want to call it, dumb box. The way that one approaches learning how to say at first fence with their dominant hand, or learning anything at first, it's hard to keep a hunger for what you're doing once you can obtain a certain level of consistency, the same level of effort and the same method. And I think it's important because the idea was it kind of when I was talking about this on Metatron's page, when I was baked to shit, kind of made it sound like I was like, you should be dual wielding the Digiswords equally. No, you should approach your methodology of training the same way for your left hand as you did your right hand, in my mind. Where did you learn to parry and basic footwork, and where'd you learn your right hand? How'd you learn your right hand? Learn it from a teacher? You learn it from a bunch of books with a buddy? How did you come about this knowledge? Apply the same. Did you train every day? Did you apply the things that worked for you again in your offhand? Go to your. I think I said. I don't remember, but go to your teacher that you went to for, say, your right hand. Be like, hey man, what about left-handed fencing? Or say you're left-handed. What about right-handed fencing? I think it's an excellent way to approach work, learning. If you think even like menial tasks, which is all the labor I've done, which is menial labor. If you think that if you think, just baked and I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, if you're learning, if you get to a certain skill level, say, I don't know, potting plants, you make those really big, giant potted plants, or you're just, we'll say moving boxes. You get really good at moving boxes. Instead of moving boxes, somebody wants you to start collapsing boxes. Well, you should approach collapsing boxes with the same enthusiasm that made you good at moving them, or making the potted plants or whatever. But I understand the limitations and all of that. I can't stand watching myself when I'm trying to edit videos. So it's not like you're going to have enthusiasm for all things, but say you're trying a new method in something you're already interested in. Approach learning that new method in much of the same manner you did the same enthusiasm and rigorous training that you did when you were at your best or your first or your earliest, I think that's when when you were when you were raring to learn the most, you know, and you were like, man, I just can't wait. It's gonna be hard to do, but trying for it at least, I think helps improve my execution of tasks beyond learning how to fence. I'm on extended recovery because I did something to like I forget what tendon it is in my leg, but yeah, I'm approaching recovery like I did my first classroom fencing lessons back in middle school. Was excited, you know. I'm excited to get back to it, but to get back to it, I have to take time to recover. Anyways, I hope you enjoy watching this. Kick my torch over.